Come on, beautiful. LiLi Roquelin here on Radio 92.3's Inner Sanctum. Thank you for the easier pronunciation. That's Give You My Love. Before that, a live version of the Jellybirds Ruin Us. And of course, more LiLi with Should You Get Mad. And it's funny, we were talking off the air and you're like, oh, this one's the love song. I'm like, you're singing in French half the time. They all sound like love songs to me.
Okay.
But that actually had live violins on there. You do all the other instrumentation.
Yes, I actually write, compose, record everything off my little studio, and it is actually Sean Budowicki from a New Deal recording studio that did the mixing and mastering. And for Give You My Love, he actually did record real violins with Laura Kay. She actually performed, the melodies that I had composed, and it came out great. So I really like it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Of course, Sean's a good dude. Wrath Arcane, wratharcane.com. Former Gage bass player, plays in nonfiction.
Yeah. Thank you, Wrath Arcane. Otherwise, I wouldn't have clothing. And thanks to Wrath Arcane, I look just a little bit better than I would otherwise.
Yeah. I'm just leaving that one alone, buddy. Good times. And obviously you worked with Sean right after you left Hate Dies Hard.
Yes, we had done a little side, it was like a side project, at first, and we had done the song I Saw You and a couple other songs. And I Saw You was the music video on my previous EP, and this was the video that got
That's
the
the one that won the awards,
and, and the new video is actually Should You Get Mad? And so I hope you like it.
And you said that goes online on Sunday, right?
Yes, yes.
They can find you. Just put LiLi Roquelin in your Google search and you'll find it. Or you can hop on over to the blog at radio923fm.com and I'll throw out a link down there. So we can, now you wanted to talk about the production of the record. You said you did the whole thing yourself in your home studio.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I used Pro Tools, and Reason and things like that, and I have a digital piano. Yeah, that took me 9 months.
Wow, like giving birth?
It's my baby, yeah. It did take me 9 months, and so, although I'm in New York and, Sean was here, I was just, we were using like some, you send it, upload stuff, to mail the huge, sessions files, and then I would just review via MP3s. And I do really like recording and composing on my own. It's very challenging. You kind of feel like like 5 people at once.
Right.
And I like the sound that I get from using all this equipment. So yeah,
it sounds great.
What are your plans as far as promoting this? Are you gonna get out and play some shows?
Yes, well, I do have the release, like I said earlier, in New York, Union Square. If ever you're in New York City, next weekend it's going to be at 4 p.m. at Union Square, Best Buy, actually. So, and then I have a few shows. I'm going to perform at the Singer-Songwriter Conference in Cape May, New Jersey, at the end of March, and then I have a few other gigs planned in between in the city. So
very cool.
Yeah.
And we've got New York listeners, so out there, make it out to Union Square.
Yeah.
We've got more from LiLi in just a minute, including a very cool version of a Tim Burton song that we're going to have to talk about. That's coming up. Also got brand new music from Winter's Warm. Got some Devise. We got some all sorts of stuff for you. It's coming up here on the Inner Sanctum on Radio 92.3.
Chevy dealership, classic Chevrolet Inventor is your President's Day weekend headquarters for the all-new, all-cool, all-affordable.
Okay, and we'll do a couple of songs, Sweet. We were just talking about I Saw You, so maybe we'll play that off the EP, or we can play something new, else off the new record.
You want to play your 5th song? Is that what you want?
Yeah, because then we'll talk out of...
Sally's song?
Now we'll talk out of something, and then I want to talk into Sally's song, so we can talk about the Tim Burton stuff that we just alluded to.
Okay. So you want to add another song?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, keep this for you people really like it.
That's cool. I like the live acoustic version too.
Yeah.
Do you want to play the album version, the live acoustic version?
It's up to you.
Either or. Okay.
Both. I like both. They're very different arrangements.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's up to you.
Okay. Where did you record the live acoustic one?
I actually did it at home.
Did you?
When I don't say it. But it's really live acoustic because I was playing everything. I did in one take.
Gotcha.
Everything at once, singing and piano at once.
Okay.
So that's why I really wanted to call it live acoustic because it's very different than singing and playing the piano separately, and doing like 3 takes.
Right.
One take.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's play the acoustic version and we can talk about that process.
Yeah.
Cool.
H1N1 flu. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. Wash your hands.
You hear that, Matt?
I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah. And after being with you in the studio?
Sneezing?
Yes.
Upcoming free H1N1 clinics will be held at the Great Home and Garden Expo at the IX Center this week and at Gabe's Supermarket at 7422 Harvard on Saturday from 10 to 11. Find out more about H1N1 flu at the Cleveland Department of Public Health, 216-664-4621, or visit clevelandhealth.org.
The maker of Trojan Condoms presents an ultra experience at the pharmacy.
You mean Trojan Ultra then?
Well, they were thin, but they felt ultra good. A more natural feeling.
Yeah, Ultra Thin.
Yeah, but they were more than just thin, they were ultra unbelievable.
That might be true, but they're called Ultra Thin.
Trojan, America's #1 most trusted condom, brings you their thinnest latex condom. Ultra thin. 25% thinner than standard condoms to feel more natural.
By the way, Sally's song is Danny Elfman.
Trojan, you can...
It's from Tim Burton's.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
People know better Tim Burton than Danny Elfman.
Yeah, they're kind of inseparable.
The average monthly cost for HD radio? That's because with HD radio, you get access to all your favorite stations and a wide variety of early ones.
Let's just do that.
No monthly fee. The math is simple. More stations, no monthly fees. HD radio, the radio core. Visit any one of 4 El Rodeo locations for family fun with food and drink specials every day. Don't forget to plan your Valentine's dinner at El Rodeo Mexican restaurants in North Olmsted, Menor, Westlake, or Middleburg.
Hey, that stack of money over there with the googly eyes, is that money you're gonna be saving? It's the money I am saving. You helped me buy this book, Dick. So what else does he do? Can he tell jokes? Seriously, Gavin, he's a stack of money. He doesn't tell jokes.
He's
He
a
just
stack
takes
of
advice.
money.
Well, I just money can't talk. That's ridiculous. Why do you always take it too far? Me?
For a free rate quote, visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
So you said you're flying back tomorrow?
10% or more on
What time?
insurance. If there were
2
100 kids in our
p.m.
town, we need 5 teachers to
You're gonna
teach
miss
us.
the snow,
Following
which
years
is
of
good.
relying on
Supposedly
kids,
more snow on the way.
our teachers.
Oh, really?
But if we didn't answer the census,
We are
we
just
don't
here,
know
is
how
it
to
like
grow.
Lake
We'd
Effect
still
or is it
have
like a storm?
5
I think Lake
teachers
Effect, I think.
Okay,
A
that should be
decent
good.
amount.
and very long.
I'm trying out of Akron.
Patience.
Oh, I'm
Usually
Akron?
there's a
Oh,
little
yeah.
less.
Even better.
We looked at a census in your mail mid-March. We can't move forward until you mail it back. 2010 Census. It's in our hands. 2010census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
The Inner Sanctum. Local music on Radio 92.3.
First time I'm playing this on here too.
It's interesting.
Sounds good?
I'm skipping stones on a river.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Inner Sanctum.
Yeah, I want to request a song
Sure.
by Art Peninsula. I mean, you can play anything by them.
Art Peninsula. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah.
All right, let me dig around and see if it's still back in the cubby hole.
All right, cool, man. Thanks.
All right, there.